Now on CoastTV News.
The radar is quiet now. A few showers to our west, stars over the top of us. However, there is a chance for strong to severe storms later today with the first alert day. I'll talk about the potential impacts coming up.
And severe weather in other parts of our country wreaking havoc. We have a look at the intense weather and the damage. New pedestrian safety and traffic measures that could be coming to Rehoboth Beach. We have the changes you could be seeing and how to give your input. Newark Regional Transportation Center, no more, while lawmakers decided to name the center now after Senator Tom Carper.
This is CoastTV News Today.
Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, May 9th. I'm Paige Marley. Matt Pensick has the morning off. Thank you so much for joining us on CoastTV News Today. Now, Bob did warn us yesterday that that beautiful weather, it wouldn't stick around all week. So if you're waking up a little bummed, well, Bob, he told us so. So we're going to bring in Bob right now because, Bob, we're kind of all over the place weather-wise.
We are, Paige. Indeed, yesterday it was at near record warmth, and today we have a first alert day. But right now, the threat for severe weather looks low. But that said, just keep an eye to the sky later today for the potential of severe weather. But right now, we're seeing stars across much of the area, just some clouds moving in. Not a big deal as we have thicker clouds back to the west, even towards D.C. and north to Philly. Nothing in the way of showers right now, but there is a front to the north, and that will sag to the south with time, and that could trigger some showers. Now we have big thunderstorms through the Tennessee Valley into the Carolinas. I think a lot of this is stealing the energy from moving to the north, really preventing us from seeing any kind of bad weather right now. So this might be the saving grace, some of these bigger storms to our south. Temperatures in the 60s, even 70 in Bethany Beach and Rehoboth right now, 61 in Salisbury, and the winds are light and they're starting to come out of the north as that front is moving from the north to the south. So this morning, we're seeing a lot of clouds. Pack the umbrella just in case, because I think we could see a few showers as we go late morning into the afternoon. And the temperatures falling, I think upper 60s, lower 70s early, and then falling into the afternoon with still a few showers as we go into the evening, but it will be cooling off. So your day part forecast, a little bit of sun, but cooling off and showers from time to time, maybe some thunder later on, and then much cooler and wetter with time. I'll have much more on that coming up in just a bit, Paige.
All right, Bob, thank you so much. Now, Delmarva, of course, not the only part of the country experiencing bad weather. Strong storms moved across northern Alabama Wednesday, leaving behind a path of damage. What we're showing you right now is a funnel cloud on your screen. Look closely. It can be a little hard to see since it's dark. There were also reports of downed trees and power lines in several areas. Closer to home this morning, DelDOT officials are reviewing some input from the public workshop on Route 1's safety improvements that they hosted last night. The session addressed some areas near the Indian River Inlet Bridge. It was last October, a 71-year-old man died there while biking. The workshop is part of the North Bethany Bicycle and Pedestrian Corridor Study. It will explore new safety measures and assess some existing ones. The agency is considering a long and short-term solution. If you missed that workshop, there is an open public comment period on the proposed changes for the next 30 days. Now, of course, during the summertime, Rehoboth Beach as well, packed with cars and people. They just want to go to the beach. With engineering group, the Rossi Group, they're now testing out a few new pedestrian safety and traffic calming projects, specifically on King Charles Avenue. This includes new crosswalks on Stokely Street and sidewalk bump outs on Newcastle Street, all in the effort to slow people down.
A lot of people walk, a lot of people use cars, and we're trying to make sure that there are safe opportunities for people to get places on foot to maybe alleviate some of the traffic. So it is all part of safety management and traffic management and trying to provide options for people to get to where they want to go without using a car.
Throughout the summer, the Rossi Group will be still testing out these projects, and they want input from the community. So if you scan QR codes on poles around, then you can share your thoughts on the project, and what you want, it could be added. And if you want to fill out the King Charles Pilot Program survey, you can find the link to that survey as well under our article on our website. That's coasttv.com. The purpose of this survey is to evaluate the effectiveness of these temporary projects and to help the city officials determine whether these or something else to fix traffic could go there or anywhere else within the city limits. Long-term plans can be heard at a DelDOT workshop for the 5 Points intersection in Lewis. The focus of this open house is on the 5 Points transportation study. DelDOT says people attending this workshop will receive some insights into the results of the 2023 study and the upcoming project schedule. A staff will also be available to discuss the study and answer any questions you have. This event takes place June 11th. It's at Cape Henlopen High School in the cafeteria. Happening today, the Rehoboth Beach Planning Commission, they'll be holding a special meeting to review the preliminary site plan for the new Bellhaven Hotel. The proposed hotel is being considered to be built on Rehoboth Avenue. This proposal includes a 4-story, 92-room hotel with retail shops on the ground floor and a 94-vehicle underground parking garage. That meeting takes place at 2 p.m. Also happening today, the Lewis Open Space Subcommittee, they're meeting as well at 2 p.m., and this is to define the term of open space. So right now, open space encompasses everything from trees to trails, even boat slips. The city wants to make this definition clearer for people to understand. Along with discussing the definition, the subcommittee will go over the requirements and the use of open space. The goal is to make open space centrally located and accessible to the public. New this morning, legislation to name the Newark Regional Transportation Center in honor of United States Senator Tom Carper was signed by Governor Carney. Carper, as a longtime figure in Delaware politics, has served the state as a senator since 2001. Following his tenure as governor, the renaming will represent Carper's contributions to Delaware's infrastructure and transportation systems throughout his career. Some longtime plans to fix the bridge in Fenwick Island, they are moving forward. The focus will be on the bridge replacement on Lighthouse Road in Fenwick Island. Attendees will view a presentation and participate in an open forum to discuss the project. The workshop's on June 10th at the Roxana Volunteer Fire Company from 4 to 7 p.m. Well, we all know it, we all love it, the iconic Dolly sign at the Rehoboth Beach Museum. It's beginning its transformation. This includes a fresh coat of vibrant orange paint and some new LED lighting. This is to complement Rehoboth Avenue's street lamps. It's funded by a former Lifeguards Family Foundation, and the updated sign will light up from sunset until 10 p.m. each night. The well-loved Royal Treat sign, that was the old ice cream and breakfast shop that closed in 2022, that's also being installed inside the museum this week. Looking forward to both of those. Ocean City's proposed 2025 operating budget would cause the tax rate in town to decrease by 1 cent, but there's a catch. A 3% pay increase for all town employees is included into the budget for a cost of living adjustment. According to the Ocean City Mayor, Rick Meehan, this money will be coming from the general fund budget, which is property tax, some percentage of room tax and other fees that are collected over the course of the year. One local in Ocean City thinks this increase is needed.
The cost of living down here is so high. Everything is as elevated from gas to restaurants.
And the proposed 2025 budget is still under review. Town Council had its first reading this past Monday. President Biden now vowing that the U.S. will stop sending weapons to Israel if Prime Minister Netanyahu moves ahead with a planned ground offensive in Rafah. It's estimated over 1 million people are currently sheltering there. NBC's Bree Jackson shows us the potential major move in U.S. policy towards this ongoing war.
As Israel's military prepares to launch an expected ground offensive in Rafah, President Biden is drawing a red line.
If they go into Rafah, I'm not supplying the weapons that have been used historically to deal with Rafah, to deal with the cities, to deal with that problem.
An Israeli official says there is deep frustration in the government over the president's decision. It's drawing mixed reaction on Capitol Hill.
I continue to express my concern to the administration that the delay of shipment of weapons to Israel is just another way of trying to tell an ally how to conduct the war. This is obviously an extremely challenging situation.
I believe that Israel and America have an ironclad relationship, and I have faith in what the Biden administration is doing.
The Biden administration continues to press for a ceasefire and for hostages to be released. Prime Minister Netanyahu has said Israeli forces would enter Rafah with or without a deal with Hamas.
The people have all the power.
Back here in the U.S., pro-Palestinian protesters are standing firm despite police clearing their encampment.
I stand here today to reiterate the student movement will not rest, no matter what we are faced with, until total divestment from the genocide and until the liberation of the Palestinian people.
With more than 1 million Palestinians sheltering in Rafah, a major attack there could be devastating. In Washington, Bree Jackson, NBC News.
And the United States already halted a large shipment of offensive weapons to Israel last week. A senior administration official said that shipments included heavy bombs, and all of this as Biden plans to spend his weekend along our coast in Rehoboth Beach. Well, we're just getting started this morning on Coast TV News Today. Still ahead, freeing feeling of relief after many people graduated from a program at the Food Bank of Delmarva. We're telling you how one local organization got in on the action. And we're celebrating Latino leaders. We're telling you about a forum hosted by the Delaware Hispanic Commission. And a major Disney move. We're telling you what was recently approved for Disneyland that'll bring more magic to the area. All that and more as Coast TV News Today continues.
On Coast Life, discover chills and thrills with a new horror book club, plus an explosive family dilemma on Spill the Tea, a stepfather's controversial decision about a graduation gift. Coast Life, today at 4 on Coast TV.
When you visit the Delmarva Design Center, you'll experience a selection of appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring all together in one showroom. The 10,000 square foot location has a variety of inspiring samples for any project size or budget. Your dedicated product experts and designers collaborate to bring your dream project to life. Come and see what the kitchen industry buzz is all about. Experience the Delmarva Design Center in Selbyville, Delaware, serving all of Delmarva's coast.
Not everyone wants a big funeral. For those seeking a simple alternative, the Eastern Shore's most trusted family and funeral service offers another option. Eastern Shore Cremation and Funeral Service is simple and affordable. A direct cremation tribute starts at just $15.95, or choose to have a small visitation service, serving Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia with easy consultation by phone and streamlined electronic documentation. Learn more at easternshorecremation.com. Eastern Shore Cremation and Funeral Services. Simply respectful.
At JD Asphalt, your driveway is our reputation. So we bring an experienced crew and state-of-the-art equipment out to every job site to ensure we deliver fast, premium results that's built to last.
JD Asphalt, built on family values
that have and will last as long as our asphalt.
Paving a path to your satisfaction. Call now and ask about our 0% financing options available for up to 18 months. JD Asphalt, a family company for over 50 years.
It is 5:12 on a dry Thursday morning. In fact, seeing some stars out there. Irish Eyes Cam looking at 67 degrees. You can see the flags waving a little bit on the ship there in the Lewis Canal. And temperature-wise, we're in the low to mid-60s, so pretty mild out there. Even 70 in Rehoboth and Bethany Beach right now. And we have some clouds, but we're also seeing the stars as well. As I mentioned earlier, it is a first alert day, but right now the chance of severe weather looks pretty low as the Storm Prediction Center has us in a slight risk for severe weather. And we do have a front to the north that will drop to the south and actually cool us off with time. We're seeing big storms from Tennessee into the Carolinas, and this might be saving us from a thunderstorm outbreak with all that activity down there. Here's your golf forecast. It is in the fair category. Not too bad. Mostly cloudy, a few showers, and 72. So make sure you have that golf umbrella handy.
Umbrella, good idea, Bob. Until you see lightning, right? Or hear thunder, all that good stuff. All right, well, hey, maintenance work coming to one of Lewis's most important roadways. The city says crews will be working at the Savannah Road drawbridge. This work starts Tuesday, May 14th. The bridge will open up at 10 a.m. as needed. And some more drawbridge maintenance that's been scheduled, this time in Rehoboth Beach. DelDOT says crews will work on the maintenance at the Rehoboth Avenue drawbridge tomorrow. That work begins right around 10 a.m. Disneyland, about to get a whole lot bigger. Disney cleared a major hurdle that will allow it to expand the parks without acquiring any new land. Disney released concept art for what the expansion of the theme parks in California could look like. Now the approval paves the way for Disney to add new attractions at both of its theme parks there. This will be the biggest project at Disneyland since the gates first opened in 1955. Looking forward to that. A new docuseries on Hulu tracks the influence of Black Twitter. Black Twitter is a term that refers to following black people on Twitter, now known as X, of course, and engaging in discussion. Black Twitter is mostly known for sharing memes and humorous videos, but the content often revolves around topics that are important to African Americans and can include some serious conversations. The 3-part limited series debuts today on Hulu. Still ahead this morning, celebrating Latino leaders, we're showing you a forum hosted by the Delaware Hispanic Commission, how it impacted locals and inspired success.
It's a dry and mild start to our Thursday. Here's our Tyndall's Casual Furniture camera in Ocean City, 65. And eventually, I think we will see some showers a little bit later. The possibility is there for strong to severe storms, but the chances are low. More on that, plus a colder and wetter forecast into the weekend coming up next.
Take your favorite radio station with you wherever you go. Download free today.
There are too many areas in Maryland elected officials seem to have a hard time finding. Not David Trone. His family came from Cambridge, right by the Choptank River that he used to fish in as a boy. If you're going to stand up for people who too often feel ignored and left out, you have to show up. David has. From Eastern Shore to Mountain Maryland and back, every Marylander deserves a voice, and David intends to carry yours all the way to the U.S. Senate.
I'm David Trone, and I approve this message.
Where your business chooses to bank matters. Founded locally, County Bank is invested in serving you, your business, and our community. We offer customized loans to fit any business with competitive rates and flexible terms. Ask us about County Bank Express loans. Choose County Bank. We have roots here. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLSR ID 410450.
The sound you hear is your house being eaten away by termites. When you've seen one, it's already too late and the damage has begun. To avoid permanent damage and to keep your home protected for years to come, call the specialist at Bennett Termite and Pest Solutions. We have the tools, technology, and experience that has raised the termite control and treatment standards on Delmarva. Call the experts at Bennett Termite today.
Remember, Delmarva, quality isn't expensive, it's priceless.
Welcome to Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford, where relaxation meets perfection. The Celtic Series, crafted in the USA, starts at just $4,300 and a perfect match for any budget. Enjoy endless family fun with the Artesian Series, tailored for unforgettable moments. Indulge in affordable luxury with our Stealth Hot Tubs for relaxation without breaking the bank. Plus, with every hot tub, our in-house service team ensures professional installation and full support. With one of the largest hot tub showrooms on Delmarva, why not visit Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford today?
The UV Index Weather Report is sponsored by Ocean City Tourism. Somewhere to smile about.
The time is now 5:17 on your Thursday, and we're going to take a live look right now at Ocean City. I always love looking at Ocean City in the morning, Bob, and I'm just happy to see there's not a lot of rain, lightning, thunder right now outside.
No, and that could have been a possibility, Paige, but so far we've lucked out. In fact, you can see blue skies on that camera right there. It is the first alert weather day for the potential of severe weather, but that threat looks low. But we have the QR code up. Make sure you hover your phone over that and get the CoastTV weather app. Have it just in the event we see some storms later today. But right now the threat is low, and the Storm Prediction Center does have us in a level 2 risk today of seeing maybe some gusty thunderstorms, some stronger winds, and maybe some small hail, maybe this afternoon and this evening for all of Delmarva, including Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia as well. So just keep that in the back of your mind that we could see that potential for some storms later. But right now, nothing really going on. We're looking at some clouds, maybe a little bit of ground fog. That's the weather hazard right now. But you look at D.C. and Philly, nothing going on there as far as showers. We have a stationary front to the north, much cooler air here, and that front will sink to the south. So we'll have to see if that front interacts with some moisture and gives us some showers a little bit later. But the big storms, Tennessee Valley back into South Carolina, they had some tornado warnings earlier. And sometimes when you have a big complex like this to our south, it'll rob us of moisture to the north and keep a lot of the heavier activity to the south and just kind of leave us high and dry. So we'll have to see if that continues as we watch this big complex of storms rolling off to our south. Temperatures out the door, 61 in Salisbury, Millsboro 64, 61 in Seaford, so a light jacket. 70 in Bethany Beach, where hope is 69, and winds starting to come out of the north, and they'll come out of the east as that front moves to the south. And this morning we have some of those clouds. We'll see some sunshine. The clouds thicken up as we go through the morning, and as that front moves to the south, we could see a few showers later this morning into this afternoon. Not a big coverage, but temperatures falling from the 70s this morning into the 60s and eventually 50s for this evening. And as we go through the overnight, still can't rule out a heavier shower or a thunderstorm, but chilly temperatures in the 50s. And then as we go into overnight hours, 3:30, we're looking at a gusty easterly wind and temperatures in the low 50s. And I think tomorrow we're stuck in the 50s pretty much all day. Lots of clouds. It's going to be a raw day with scattered showers and some drizzle from time to time. And by 2:30, ouch, it has us only in the low to mid 50s. I'm hoping a little warmer than that, but it's going to be a raw and chilly day, and that continues into Friday evening. And then Friday night, still a few more showers. Saturday, we could dry it out for a time, but then the second half of the weekend is looking wet into your Sunday with more scattered showers. And then look at that, we start to clear it out a little bit as we go into Monday. Rainfall amounts not overly impressive here, about maybe up to about 1/4 of an inch over the next several days. Here's your Paul Davis 7-day forecast. So first alert, watching for the potential of storms later. Otherwise, showers 72, and then sharply cooler with showers Friday 58. Only low 60s this weekend. Dry Saturday, showers Sunday, and then we're into the 70s next week. Mostly sunny Monday. Then the rain returns Tuesday and Wednesday. Our umbrella winner today is Angel Bunting Brittingham from Millsboro. Congratulations, Angel, on your brand new umbrella from Paul Davis and Coast TV.
Thanks so much, Bob. More than 200 people gathered at the Modern Maturity Center in Dover Tuesday. It was for the 2024 Latino Forum hosted by the Delaware Hispanic Commission. This forum attracted influential Latino community leaders, public officials, political candidates, and other stakeholders who engaged in discussions on critical issues, all impacting the Latino community across Delaware. Our very own Telemundo Del Marva and Coast TV News reporter Ana Sofia was the event MC.
This platform, this type of events really allow us to come together and learn and support and really get the knowledge that we need to make the right decisions.
And the day featured 3 panel discussions on workforce development, education, as well as immigration. Coming up next on Coast TV News today, a freeing feeling of relief after graduation. This at the Milford Food Bank. We're telling you about the culinary and warehousing logistics training program impacting one graduate. Don't go anywhere.
At the Jason Anderson Foundation for Youth Sports, we understand the benefits that sports activities provide to all children. Health, teamwork, leadership, and friendship. These are the foundations of growth. We provide team grants and individual scholarships to children in need, ensuring no one is left off the playing field. Our focus is helping kids 6 to 14 years old. Apply today at jasonandersonfoundation.org. The Jason Anderson Foundation for Youth Sports, where every kid plays.
Download the free Coast TV First Alert weather app today.
Does your home have the power it needs for today's tech? If your home was built before 2003, you might need an electrical panel upgrade. Boost your home's tech power and value with a new panel from Expert Wire. Leave the wiring to the experts and make it a powerful day.
Positive, focused,
supportive, and goal-oriented. These are just a few qualities of coaches who inspire their athletes.
Each month, the Preston Automotive Group will select a coach who makes a difference and make a $500 donation to their organization. Then at the end of the year, 3 of these coaches will receive an extra donation to their program.
Nominate your coach today at DelmarvaSportsNetwork.com under the Features tab.
Delmarva Sports Network, coach who makes a difference. Brought to you by Preston Automotive Group.
At Baths by Spicer Brothers, we understand that safety is important when it comes to your shower. Our design experts prioritize your safety without compromising on style or comfort. Equipped with features like sturdy seats, strategically placed grab bars, non-slip floors with low thresholds for easy access, and adjustable shower wands. Right now, we're offering a complimentary customized safety upgrade with factory-certified 5-star installation guaranteed. Plus, take advantage of no interest and no payments until 2026. Baths by Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
Are you having one of those days where everything that can go wrong does? Meet Preston, a normal guy with extraordinary bad luck. This is where the law office of Trap Nickel steps in. We've got your back, even when you fall on it. Our skilled personal injury team is committed to defending your rights and converting adversity into significant compensation. Don't hesitate. Get the justice you deserve. The law office of Trap Nickel. Your priority is our priority.
Are your lights flickering? Does your home need more power? Upgrade your home with a new electrical panel from Expert Wire. No more blown fuses, just peace of mind. Enhance your home's value and safety today. Leave the wiring to the experts and make it a powerful day.
Life doesn't always go as planned, and different things can come stumbling blocks in front of you. But one program at the Delaware Food Bank in Milford is giving people the training they need to better their lives. It was Wednesday. 6 people graduated from the Culinary and Warehouse Logistics Training Program. Everyone in this program has faced some kind of challenge, but in an effort to help this program thrive, the chef Joey Schilling Memorial Foundation awards a scholarship. Schilling was 30 years old when he unexpectedly died in September of 2022 due to heart-related complications from a stem cell transplant. His father, John Schilling, now runs the foundation in his honor, and he sees what a difference this program makes.
They get in the kitchen, they get to create something, and it really takes their mind off that and really helps them just become a better person, and they develop this tremendous skill. They can become anything they want.
And betting on yourself, working hard, even getting a helping hand where needed, all a recipe for success, and of course benefits our whole community. We're going to take another look at your forecast now as we bring back in Bob. Bob, yesterday, fantastic beach day. I don't know about today so much.
Not fantastic, but not horrible either, Paige. How about right in the middle?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, not all that bad. Here's your beach forecast, Ocean City and Fenwick Island. Looking at some sunshine this morning, and I don't think we're looking at a lot of storms today. Maybe a few showers, but temperatures in the 60s, but falling into the afternoon as an easterly breeze picks up, so make sure you have the windbreaker there. And for Lewis and Rehoboth, you're in the 60s pretty much all day, and the same for Lewis, and then temperatures falling into the evening hours. Maybe a stray shower on the Bayside in Cambridge. Some showers today, 72. Only 58 tomorrow with the rain, 61 Saturday. At Crisfield, mid-70s today, 60 on Friday, and then lower 60s on Saturday. Yeah, it's going to cool off into the weekend with some showers. More on that and the potential for storms a little bit later on in a couple of minutes.
All right, Bob, thank you. Also, coming up after the break on Coast TV News today, a vote for House Speaker to vacate the position failed after an overwhelming support to deny this motion. We're telling you who sparked the vote and what could happen now. And asking for asylum, we're telling you about the expected new rule that could impact migrants seeking asylum in the U.S. And it was a packed house at a DelDOT meeting about biking in Bethany Beach near Route 1. We're telling you about the proposed changes to the area aimed at increasing safety. Coast TV News Today will be right back.
Are you troubled by strange smells, uncomfortable rooms, or mold in your home?
Do you experience feelings of dread when you enter your crawl space or attic?
Does your home suffer from slopes, sags, or other structural concerns? If the answer is yes, pick up your phone and call the home performance professionals like FLC Energy.
Don't just treat the systems in your house. Treat your house as the system and call FLC.
We're ready to believe you.
Treat yourself to a culinary journey like no other at Benvenuto. Delaware Today named Benvenuto as a 2023 Best of Delaware Dining and Event Restaurant, where the perfect fusion of comfort, exquisite flavors, and a captivating atmosphere awaits you. Our passion for exceptional cuisine shines through every dish as we artfully combine international flavors and fresh, locally sourced ingredients. With stunning spaces and a private room for special occasions, our breathtaking Tuscan design sets the stage for an unforgettable dining experience. Benvenuto Restaurant in Milford.
Honor cyclists and loved ones who were injured or lost their lives as a result of vehicle-cyclist crashes. Join us for the Maryland Eastern Shore Ride of Silence Wednesday, May 15th at 6 p.m. As part of May Bike Month, we're bringing attention to drivers and cyclists sharing the road. Start and finish at Unity Square in Salisbury. Helmets are required and lights front and back are encouraged. For more information, visit the Ride of Silence Maryland Eastern Shore Facebook page.
Bay to Beach Builders is celebrating 20 years of helping families on Delmarva turn their dreams into reality. As one of the highest-rated home builders in the nation, we pride ourselves on offering the best home building experience. Choose from our award-winning home designs, or we can customize a plan that's tailored to your lifestyle. With Amish-built homes starting in the low 200s, we have a home for every stage of life and every budget. Start your journey by visiting one of our 2 convenient locations, or learn more at baytobeachbuilders.com.
Now on CoastTV News.
The radar is quiet now, just a few clouds across Delmarva. We could see showers picking up later, and there is a slight risk of strong to possibly severe storms later. I'll talk about that potential impacts coming up.
And dangerous weather leaving a path of destruction in other parts of our country, some storms turning deadly. President Biden under pressure to take action on the border, a new rule that could tighten immigration. And the House Speaker stays. For now, we have details on the vote to oust Speaker Mike Johnson.
This is CoastTV News Today.
It's 5:29 on your Thursday morning. Good morning, everybody. I'm Paige Marley. Thank you for joining us as we continue on CoastTV News Today. We're going to bring back in First Alert meteorologist Bob Trahi. Bob, a lot of us, we're not really even worried about Friday, Saturday. It's Sunday for Mother's Day.
Oh, yeah, we're jumping right ahead into the weekend. Yeah, Paige. For Mom on Sunday, I'm just thinking, I think I have showers in the forecast. So maybe have the, the brunch indoors. I think most of us have brunch indoors anyway. We'll talk about that more coming up in a little bit. But right now, we've got a little bit of fog, some low clouds. Otherwise, we're seeing the stars out there this morning or the brightening skies at 5:30. And nothing in the way of any precipitation from D.C. into Philly. However, there's a front to our north. So as it sags to the south, we could increase the showers. And there are a few showers across western parts of Virginia, very light there, but the bigger storms back through the Carolinas into the Tennessee Valley, and sometimes you have these big complexes that starve the moisture farther north and you don't see the storm. So we're hoping that's the case today. 60s to right around 70 out the door this morning, and the winds are light but eventually picking up out of the east. So I think the warmest time will be in the morning with mid to upper 60s, maybe lower 70s later in the morning with clouds, and we'll see a little bit of sun and a few showers as well, but falling temperatures into the afternoon through the 60s into the 50s. You'll need that jacket later on, and a chilly evening is in store. UV index for today. Keep the sunscreen handy. It's a medium range. It's 5. Burn time is 30 minutes, so take it easy out there. Couple of days where it's very high. That is both Saturday and into Monday where we have a 9. So at this time, make sure you have the higher SPF, midday shade, limited time outdoors, and avoid the sun from late morning into early afternoon.
All right, will do, Bob. Thank you so much. Now, bad weather happening all across the country really this week. At least one tornado has been reported. That one's in Tennessee as strong storms moved through the area Wednesday. At least one person has died as the result of storms. Several others have been injured. Some cleanup efforts are underway as many use chainsaws even to cut through the trees that have come down, trampling homes and blocking roadways. Several homes and businesses have been damaged or destroyed, thousands left without power. Closer to home this morning, it was a packed house to talk about safety along the Bethany side of Route 1. Last night, DelDOT hosted a public workshop to review some ideas on how to make the 4-mile stretch between the Indian River Inlet Bridge and Bethany Beach safer for people on bikes. That particular portion of Route 1 has seen its fair share of crashes, some of them turning deadly. As CoastTV News reporter Charles Reinert shows us, DelDOT is working on new plans so that hopefully everyone makes it home okay.
Biking along Route 1 is a common sight this time of year, and now DelDOT is looking to change the way you pedal around.
This is an opportunity for the public to come out and really have a chance to review what those proposed improvements would look like.
The state agency hosted a public workshop Wednesday night to show off their plans on how to make Route 1 north of Bethany Beach safer. That specific part of Coastal Highway has seen numerous crashes and deadly collisions with people on bikes. DelDOT's C.R. McLeod says this stretch of the road has been on the state's radar for a while.
This is really a chance to look at improvements that can help address those issues and make sure that we are really accommodating pedestrian and bicycle traffic as safely as possible.
In the short term, DelDOT wants to add flashing signs and lights to help people cross the street on foot. Longer-term solutions include new bike paths, barriers, and speed limit reductions. Seth Hamid, founder of the Coalition for a Safer North Bethany, says he's seen how dangerous it can get, and he's hoping for changes sooner than later.
It's going to save lives. There's nothing more important than that, right? And it doesn't matter whose life you save, whether it's somebody from Virginia or Maryland or Pennsylvania or Delaware. All lives are at risk here.
Some of those new flashing signs will be installed this fall, but some of the bigger ideas, like that new bike path, are still in the conceptual stage. It's all in an effort to make getting around safer and easier for everyone. There is an open public comment period on these proposed changes for the next 30 days, so if you couldn't make it out to the meeting on Wednesday night, you can still give DelDOT your input. I'm Charles Reinert in Bethany Beach, CoastTV News.
Looking ahead, DelDOT will be hosting an online Q&A session for this study. That's happening Monday, May 20th at 5 p.m. There will also be another public workshop in the works for this fall. According to DelDOT, this workshop will present the preferred biking alternatives to the community. And this brings us to our CoastTV poll. We're asking, what should be the focus for Route 1? Let's see what you all voted for. 72% of you voted for safety. The focus should be safety. Just 2% of you, easier business access. And 26% of you say alternate routes. Whatever you're feeling, go ahead and vote. Go to coasttv.com or vote on our mobile app. Today, the Rehoboth Beach Planning Commission will be holding a special meeting to review the preliminary site plans for the new Bellhaven Hotel. The proposed hotel is being considered for Rehoboth Avenue. This proposal includes a 4-story, 92-room hotel with retail shops on the ground floor and a 94-vehicle underground parking garage. This meeting takes place at 2 p.m. Also happening today, Milton looking for ways to tackle affordable housing. This week, Town Council will meet to review information provided by the Delaware State Housing Authority and Sussex County Planning and Zoning. It's all regarding affordable workforce housing and how Milton might implement it. Long-term plans can be heard at a DelDOT workshop for the 5 Points intersection in Lewis. The focus of this open house is on the 5 Points transportation study. DelDOT says people attending the workshop will receive insight into the results of the 2023 study and the upcoming project schedules. Staff will also be available to discuss the study and answer any questions. This is taking place June 11th. It's at Cape Henlopen High School in the cafeteria. The iconic Dolly sign at the Rehoboth Beach Museum began its transformation. Got a fresh coat of paint, of course, staying orange, and new LED lighting to implement Rehoboth Avenue's street lamps. Funded by a former Lifeguards Family Foundation, the updated sign will light up from sunset until 10 p.m. each night. And the well-loved Royal Treat sign, that was the old ice cream and breakfast shop that closed in 2021. That's also being installed. That'll be inside the museum this week. Today, the Biden administration is expected to unveil a way to tighten U.S. immigration system. A rule change will soon enter a public comment period, according to sources. Its goal is to let immigration officials quickly deny asylum claims for migrants who are ineligible for the protection. Now, President Joe Biden under pressure to take executive action on border security. Georgia Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene made a motion on the House floor Wednesday to oust Speaker Mike Johnson from his position. Greene motioned to vacate the speakership as privileged, meaning that the House had within 2 legislative days to vote. Representatives voted 359 to 43 to table Greene's motion to vacate the Speaker's chair. Former President Donald Trump's youngest son, Barron Trump, has been chosen as an at-large delegate for Florida at the Republican National Convention. 18-year-old Barron joined several other family members, Donald Trump Jr., Eric Trump, and Tiffany Trump. They were all also selected. Trump's longtime friend and luxury real estate developer, Steve Witkoff, along with Trump ally Sergio Gore, they are all also listed as delegates. Well, we still have a lot more news to get to this morning. Don't go anywhere. Coming up, we have a right whale warning. We're telling you where boaters need to slow down right now as right whales have been detected in the area. And Stephen Decatur hoping to swing for their second Bayside title in 3 years. We're showing you their game against Colonel Richardson. Stay with us on CoastTV News Today.
I potentially be dead is the reality of it. I mean, fentanyl kills a lot of people. I heard about Addiction Medical Facility from another company, and I came in here, no judgment, no stigma. It was, you need help, let's help you. What do you need? They have intensive outpatient. It's a little more intense. You can see your counselor a little more. They've shown nothing but love. Now here I am. I started a grooming business. If I didn't start recovery, it could have looked very different for me. And you just have to remember there's always hope, and I feel like Addiction Medical Facility is the place for that.
Hi, this is Amber Brazier. Welcome to Brazier's Carpet Care. Drop off your rugs today or have us pick them up and let our state-of-the-art cleaning plant do the rest. Many methods are used to clean rugs, from air dusting to remove fine soil to soaking in our whirlpool. Hand-knotted rugs are carefully washed, rinsed with cold water and wrung out, followed by a trip through the centrifuge before entering our controlled temperature drying room. We also repair all types of rugs from braided to hand-knotted. Quality cleaning by people who care. That's Brazier's Carpet Care.
Your roof is the first line of defense against the elements, but is ready for the next storm? If it's time for a new roof, call Hershey Exteriors. As a GAF Master Elite contractor, we offer the industry's best warranty. Our roofs come with a Golden Pledge 50-year warranty on materials and a 25-year workmanship warranty that is backed by GAF. Call Hershey Exteriors, your trusted roofing pros, and get 0% financing for 12 months, because life is sweeter with Hershey Exteriors.
5:40 on our Thursday morning, and seeing some blue sky in Salisbury on our Tidal Health Camp. 61 degrees, but grab the umbrella. I think we will see some showers throughout the day. 58 in Redden right now, Del Mar 59, 61 in Salisbury, but pretty mild in Bethany Beach right now at 70 degrees as we're looking at some clouds out there right now, and we've got a front to the north, and that could trigger some showers a little bit later on. But right now, the closest showers are across Virginia with big storms across the Tennessee Valley into the mid-Atlantic. That's where all the action is right now. So the golf forecast, Paige, I'm leaving the putt short again today in the fair range. So mostly cloudy, some scattered showers. Make sure you have a raincoat. If you hear the thunder, do not go under a tree. Go indoors. Seek shelter. Call the CoastTV First Alert weather line. Your forecast just a call away. Sponsored by Baird, Mendalis, Brockstead, and Federica.
All right, Bob, thank you. If you're a Millsboro voter, listen to this. Candidates for the town's election must file by May 15th at 4:30 p.m. Absentee voting begins May 20th at Town Hall. This election takes place June 8th. And remember, absentee applications are due by 7 p.m. the day before Election Day. Right whales, they're known for being one of the most endangered whale species, and they've recently been spotted off the coast of Ocean City. So in response, a slow zone has been established to protect these whales, effective until May 22nd. The zone requires boaters to reduce their speed to 10 knots or less when traveling through the designated areas of Ocean City.
Delmarva Sports Network from the Wawa Studios.
Colonel Richardson Baseball was looking to win their first Bayside title in 4 years while facing a Stephen Decatur squad that lifted the trophy 2 years ago. Kayla Santiago and Luke Milai take us to the action.
Arthur Purdue Stadium, home of the Bayside Championship, where Stephen Decatur comes out on top with Colonel Richardson 13-4. They say defense wins championships. Well, for Stephen Decatur, that definitely beamed true tonight. Yes, their offense did put up 13 runs, but a lot of it had to do with how stellar their defense and base running was. We're going to see it right here. You think they get caught? Well, Brogan Eastlack says, I'm going to sneak up right behind you and score the first run of the game. And Chung making a big play there once again, snagging and robbing the run, and then more action from Stephen Decatur. And this is when they were able to start rolling here in the fifth inning.
Yeah, they really just started to put bats on the ball. Not every ball was really that hard hit, but they just had such opportunistic hitting, putting balls into the outfield when they had guys on base, and then obviously some powerful swings as well were in there.
Lucas Loring able to get the 2-run single, and then Ryder Swanson coming in, really just breaking this game open. And then Colonel Richardson, this is where they would actually take their opportunity and said, okay, well, we're able to hit off right now. Let's score some runs. That would be an E3, and then Colonel Richardson would score their first run of the game. But it was a little bit too late because we talked about it in the broadcast. The one thing Stephen Decatur needed to do in the top of the seventh was go up and go up big so Colonel didn't have a chance, and that's exactly what they did. So the Seahawks, they're your Bayside champions. 13-4 your final score. A big congratulations to Stephen Decatur.
That'll do it for sports. Have a great day.
All right, some entertainment news now. Fans of Coldplay, they'll soon get an opportunity to experience their live show at home. Here's Rick Damagello with the Hollywood Minute.
Coldplay brings their latest tour to the small screen. The popular band's hit Music of the Spheres World Tour is being released on streaming platform Veeps for those who didn't get a chance to see it in person. Music of the Spheres live at River Plate will become available on May 11th.
you ever seen anything like this?
Not like this.
Daisy Edgar-Jones and Glenn Powell take on a new kind of natural disaster. Cyclones get a fiery twist in this new look at the upcoming blockbuster Twisters. Fans of the original film will get a new batch of storm-chasing thrills when the sequel arrives in theaters July 19th. Kate Winslet adds a new honor to her resume. The actress will receive the Cinemerit Award at this year's Munich Film Festival. The Oscar winner will receive the accolade during the European premiere of her latest project, Lee, a biopic about war correspondent and photographer Lee Miller. In Hollywood, I'm Rick Damigella.
Has it been a rough week so far? Don't worry, you can cheer up with a weekly dose of local good news from Coast TV. It has personal features, fun things to do each weekend, and more. So to lighten up your week, subscribe to the Coast TV Feel Good Friday newsletter. Sign up now for free at coasttv.com/sign up. You'll get your weekly dose of joy right into your inbox.
And I think we can feel pretty good about the weather this morning. Seeing some blue skies, pretty dry. Hershey Exteriors Camp, 65 in Ocean City. However, we will see some showers today, maybe a chance of storms. It is the first alert day for a low chance of severe weather. I'll track it on Futurecast coming up in 2 minutes. Stay tuned.
NBC Nightly News, weeknights at 6:30 on Coast TV.
Hi, I'm Scott Cower from Soto Concepts. Today we're at Matt's Fish Camp in Lewis, Delaware. Come check us out. Matt's is a little seafood shack on Coastal Highway, serving lunch and dinner daily, featuring seafood classics, coastal comfort food, and chef-inspired nightly specials, along with a large selection of craft ales, cocktails, and our extensive wine list. Matt's is a perfect place to enjoy dinner with your family, happy hour with friends, or lunch in the lobster room. Matt's Fish Camp in Lewis, Delaware, open 7 days a week, lunch and dinner. See you soon.
The Subaru car has been an awesome change. It is definitely something that's reliable, safe. Gateway Subaru had what I was looking for. The dealership was just wonderful to deal with. Gateway really nailed it and you didn't feel pressured. They were more compassionate, willing to work with you. So Gateway provided me with the cross-check that I needed and I'm very comfortable with. Walked out with the keys in the car the same day and it's been running beautifully. And I love my Subaru.
Hey fellas, when your lady says she wants a big rock for Christmas, she may not mean this kind, she may want this kind.
At That Granite Place, we like to say our reputation is carved in stone, and it is. Now we're changing our name to Coastal Countertops. Same local ownership, keeping the same level of quality and service everyone has grown to love. We've also upgraded our machinery to help you with turnaround times. At Coastal Countertops, our reputation will continue to be carved in stone.
As I get older, I was getting a little off balance. Got recommendations for baths by Bicep Brothers. I love my shower. It's perfect for me. My favorite part was probably how quick and easy it was. They came in the morning and they were done by afternoon. I definitely wanted the grab bars. They also put the seat in, which was very nice. The wand is good, especially if you're sitting. So much safer to get in and out of now. It seems like my showers are quicker that way. So it's perfect.
The time is now 5:47 on your Thursday. Let's take a live look right now at Salisbury. Check out the scene there. It's too bad those buildings are in our way, Bob, because yesterday we had beautiful sunrise. Today it looks like it could be a beautiful sunrise if we could just see it.
Yeah, but we need the buildings, Paige.
We do sometimes, you're right.
We do sometimes, but not when we want to see the sunrise, right? No, we are seeing a sunrise, and that's certainly a good thing, and we're starting the day very quiet. However, there is a low chance of seeing severe weather. Now, we do have a first alert weather day, and you just saw the QR code up there to grab the Coast TV weather app. Have that handy all the time, but, you know, if we do see stormy times, that's when you need it too. Now, the Storm Prediction Center still has us in a level 2 risk of seeing severe weather. It's pretty low, I think, and they might actually drop this here in the next couple of hours. But we have a chance of seeing a little bit of hail, some gusty winds later today with some storms and possibly into this evening. But that remains to be seen as we're looking at clouds and radar right now. And you can see just some low clouds, a little bit of fog out there. So watch out for that. Be careful with the kiddos at the bus stop. But clouds are increasing from the west. So we're seeing the morning sunshine and the clouds will increase. We've got a front to the north. This will sack to the south. south. So we'll have to see if this interacts with moisture. It gives us some showers this morning. We're starting to see some of those showers blossoming west of D.C. Nothing big here. The big storms across the Carolinas and the Tennessee Valley, heavy rain, and that's where they're seeing the severe weather. And a lot of times with this kind of scenario, these clusters of storms will kind of choke out the moisture from moving up the coast. So we might look out and not see any storms at all, maybe just some showers throughout the day. 58 in Redden right now, 59 in Del Mar, 60s elsewhere, even 70 in Bethany Beach. And we're looking at light winds at the present time, eventually turning to the east and cooling down. So here's Futurecast at 6:30. We've got 50s and 60s. Clouds thickening up through the morning, and we could see a stray shower. As we go into the afternoon, I think it might be a little warmer than this, 60s to maybe around 70, and then falling temperatures as we go through the afternoon, 60s and 50s at the beaches. You can see we're not seeing a lot of rain, just a few showers, maybe an uptick in those showers as we go through the overnight hours. Still maybe a rumble of thunder possible overnight and a heavier shower, but it's going to be really chilly as we go into Friday morning. Look at this, temperatures lower 50s and those winds out of the east making it feel really raw. And tomorrow, a raw, cloudy day, one of those indoor kind of days, and we're looking at just a few scattered showers, maybe some patchy drizzle, and temperatures struggling through the 50s, staying in the 50s as we go into Friday evening. And then as we go into the weekend, cool on Saturday. Much of the day is dry, but then the showers move back in on Sunday. So as we talked about earlier, Sunday is Mother's Day. Not the best day for mom. I'm thinking showers and then clearing out, of course, on Monday. It's always that way, right? We're looking at just a little bit of rain, maybe up to about a quarter inch in the next few days. Paul Davis, 7-day forecast, 72 today. A slight chance of storms later, some showers, and then cooler Friday, 58. Only low 60s this weekend. That's it for highs. And 40s at night. Whoa, got to kick on the heat again. Dry Saturday, showers Sunday, a little milder Monday, mostly sunny, and then more showers Tuesday, and especially into next Wednesday.
Bob, thank you. Dr. David Tam, the CEO of BB Healthcare, shared his experience after suffering a stroke. According to his op-ed, he first ignored his symptoms, but he then sought out help at his hospital, where the stroke protocol set up and led to a quick diagnosis and treatment. Tam says he recovered fully after being observed at another hospital, and he returned to work. Dr. Tam wrote that he shared his story to highlight how important it is to act fast when stroke symptoms appear, especially during National Stroke Awareness Month. Coming up on CoastTV News today, millions of people are living with back pain that surgery didn't fix. We're showing you how revision back surgery is helping ease their pain.
Do you want longer-lasting appliances? No more water spots, scaling, or stains. Softer and brighter laundry. Start by refining your water with Shore Water Refining.
For over 50 years, we've been creating bottle-quality water right from your faucet. One of the best things you can do for your health is to drink pure, clean water. So call today for a free water test, a free system design, and mention this ad for 10% off a whole house system.
Affordable refined water, guaranteed. Only from Shore Water Refining.
Welcome to Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford, where relaxation meets perfection. The Celtic series, crafted in the USA, starts at just $4,300 and a perfect match for any budget. Enjoy endless family fun with the Artesian series, tailored for unforgettable moments. Indulge in affordable luxury with our Stealth hot tubs for relaxation without breaking the bank. Plus, with every hot tub, our in-house service team ensures professional installation and full support. With one of the largest hot tub showrooms on Delmarva, why not visit Pools and Spas Unlimited of Milford today?
Helping people is why I became an attorney. I'm Kelly Geloff of the Law Offices of Tunnel and Razor, and I handle personal injury cases. When I meet with clients, they're usually in pain due to their injuries and overwhelmed by their situation. They come to me because they need someone to help. As your attorney, I will strive to have you feel less stressed and be the voice you need to get you the compensation you deserve. And you'll have me and my entire staff to help you through the legal process. Trust us to be your voice.
Are you tired of contractors not showing up on time or not even returning your call? And why are you still waiting for an estimate? Maybe it's because the sales consultant they sent isn't really qualified to make a proper quote, only to find out the contractor isn't even licensed? That's why thousands of homeowners and businesses trust Delmarva's original crawl space experts. At DryTech, we're certified, trained, licensed, and insured. So your crawl space problem gets solved, guaranteed. Call DryTech today for a free assessment.
Rally for our first responders, Saturday, June 1st from 12 to 6 at Hudson Fields. Enjoy this family-friendly event full of live music, kids activities, food trucks, vendors, live auction, car show, competitive and social cornhole tournaments, and so much more. Tickets are on sale now starting at $10. Plus, sponsorship opportunities are still available. For more info, visit coastcountry.com. Coast Country Cares, sponsored by Spicer Brothers.
More than 1.5 million people in the U.S. undergo back surgery each year. However, classic back surgery has one of the highest failure rates of any surgery. They call it failed back surgery syndrome, and it means patients get no relief from their pain after the surgery. But Marty Salt shows us how some people are opting for a second revision surgery for help.
Knead it, toss it, pile on the toppings.
We call them the Bella Margherita because it's beautiful.
And bake. Chef Renato Viola has been doing this since he was a kid. A champion dough thrower, he now runs 13 pizza shops across the country. He says he can't remember a time when his back didn't hurt.
Pain was part of my life. Toasting the pizza was no easy. The pain was starting in this part, honestly, all here, and then go down on my right legs under the foot.
Renato tried everything to relieve the pain from a herniated disc. Surgery was a last resort. But Renato is one of up to 40% of patients whose back surgery didn't help. Orthopedic spine surgeon Gorgi Bruzanovic specializes in revision back surgery.
This disc does not look normal. In fact, there's a large part of that disc that's sitting in the canal, and there you can see a nerve that's being compressed by that disc.
This was what was causing Renato's pain.
The pain was constant. He couldn't sleep, he couldn't lay down, he couldn't sit, he couldn't walk.
Dr. Brusanovic performed a minimally invasive microdiscectomy,
where you sneak in, carefully protect the nerve, and remove the little piece of disc that has exited the disc proper into the canal.
The second time was a success. After revision surgery, Renato is back in the kitchen, this time pain-free.
La dolce vita.
I'm Marty Salt reporting.
And Dr. Bruzanovic says there are 3 things that patients suffering from back pain should ask for their doctors. First, why are you suffering? Being old, not a good enough answer. The second, do you have experience dealing with this type of problem? To ask to talk to a former patient. And if the doctor is blaming you for the failed procedure, it's probably best to find a new surgeon. The time is now 5:56. It's time to check in with our coastal pet of the day. Today's coastal pet of the day is doing, maybe what Bob and I wish we were doing sometimes this morning. On your screen is Cookie, wasting no time relaxing with a warm blanket. Cookie loves to constantly rearrange the blankets. Gotta do what you gotta do to get comfortable. Cookie was submitted to us by Jody and Fred in Milton. And we want to keep seeing all your pets on Delmarva. Send us more photos. Tell us what makes them special. So go ahead, take a look at your screen, that QR code right there. You're going to scan that, and then you'll be able to submit pictures to us. And then, of course, watch weekdays from 5 to 7 to see all the pets we feature. 5:57 now. Time for a quick look at your forecast before you head out the door. Bob, maybe this afternoon Cookie could cuddle up with blankets, but maybe also a good day to get outside for a little bit.
Sure, okay. I think both of those. I think this morning is probably a better time to get outside because I think we have a better chance of showers in the afternoon. And it does start to cool down eventually, but not too bad this morning. Through the 60s into the low 70s late this morning. A few scattered showers, and that will be the trend in the afternoon. But falling temperatures in the afternoon as an easterly wind picks up. Here's your Paul Davis 10-day forecast. I'm still hanging on to a first alert day. Might be dropping that soon, but we could see a rumble of thunder later. More importantly, getting chilly Friday, 58 with showers. Weekend only low 60s. Dry Saturday and then rain Sunday. And then it does warm up next week. More rain chances Tuesday and Wednesday. And then again by next Saturday.
All right, Bob, thank you. Coming up in our 6 o'clock hour, take a look at this funnel cloud in Alabama. We saw severe weather across our country, and we're going to tell you the potential for severe weather in Sussex County. Coast TV News Today. We'll be right back.